Design and Communication Graphics, or DCG as we often call it, is the senior cycle version of technical graphics and graphics at junior cycle. As we move into senior cycle, this becomes more about problem solving, spatial reasoning and logical thinking than it did at junior cycle. We often bring in additional things like communicating graphically, graphic design, 3D modeling and sketching. Well, what you might ask is, what if I didn't do technical graphics for junior cert? That's okay. The course is designed so this is not a prerequisite. It is an advantage, and if you didn't do technical graphics for junior cert, you will have a busy September and October, but you will be able to catch up. Now, how is it assessed? We have 60% in a traditional written exam at the end of 6th year and 40% in a student assignment, which is a project that you do between September and January of 6th year. The exam is a mix of short questions like this one here, where we complete different topics. You can see axonometric, a few different views we have here, and long questions, where you might be given a perspective drawing like this one and start with a blank page. So we'll have a listen to one of our students about her thoughts on this.
I really like the drawing part of DCG. It's why I picked the subject, because I really liked drawing for tech graphics in the junior cert. I found that a lot of the topics were building on what we'd learnt for junior cert. While there were some new ones, it was easy enough to understand because tech was my favourite subject for junior cert, and that's why I picked it.
The student assignment is the other 40%. So you'll do a few practice things in 5th year and we'll get into the real one in 6th year. You're given an object. So this is an example from a few years ago where the object was a gaming headset.
I've absolutely loved the process of this project. You get to use a great mix of skills from sketching to computer-aided design. Don't worry if you're not too strong at these subjects yet. I myself was not the best sketcher to start, but with a lot of help and a lot of practice, I got much better at it.
You had to research all the different things like colours, what colours are used in gaming headsets, what safety features, what materials, everything that's out there. Then we narrow down a bit in output 2 and we pick 2 specific headsets and we compare them. Okay, they're both black. Why? They both have 2 headsets. Why? And we try to understand how is the product designed. Then you will sketch it and you'll make a 3-dimensional model of it in SolidWorks. Next is onto your own design. So you need to come up with your own design. Now the interesting thing is you're not being measured on how good a designer you are, that's for 3rd level, but how good you can tell the story of how you came up with your design. So this is the story of how we figured out the pros and cons of different ideas. And eventually you'll come up with a design, you'll sketch it, and you'll make a 3-dimensional model of it.
Overall, I think the product is great for learning new and exciting skills. And at the end of the day, it's great to walk into the actual exam with 40% of it done. So, who does DCG suit? Well, it's the kind of person who enjoys solving a complex problem more than perhaps learning a larger body of knowledge. Okay, the actual core of DCG is quite small. You might have an interest in things like engineering, architecture, construction, product design, and so on, and these are all very natural follow-ons to DCG. You may enjoy working with computers, which we'll do some of your graphic design on, and our SolidWorks, and you'll enjoy creative challenges. This isn't a purely technical subject, it's where the technical meets the creative.